So this is kind of a last minute video, so hopefully it's not going to be too short. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss a little bit about my new planning system and to do a little bit of a reflection of past years as well. So 2023 for me was the beginning of this journaling journey. I was journaling in the past, but that's when I officially started to journal every single day. And as you can see in the beginning, I needed a lot of space to express myself, and I had so many thoughts that I wanted to get out there. So I needed a bunch of space just to write. And I don't think there was a lot of planning aspects to it. And then slowly in 24, I started needing less and less space for actual journaling. And I started to focus on planning a lot more because I saw that my issue was time management. And I really wanted to tackle that, so I created the timeline system here, which of course was inspired by the Chipun techo here. And essentially I started using this layout in order to transition into it more successfully. And this, as you can see, is much smaller. The space for journaling is much less, which is fine because it suits me perfectly right now for my needs. Because again, I need to focus on planning my time, and even if I want to journal a bit more, I have my bullet journal that I'm using, and there's always other places that I can do extra journaling. But for now, I want to focus on planning. Another thing that I want to focus for 2025 is my tracking. So tracking my habits, healthy habits essentially, is something that I never managed to do successfully, and I really want to focus on it right now. And this is perfect for tracking as well. As you can see here, this is the Gantt chart, and you can put some healthy habits here. And this is a monthly tracker as well. I will have some sort of daily tracker also. Here I have some mood tracking as well. But I want to focus mainly on healthy habits such as eating healthy, fitness goals, and in general activities that will keep me away from my phone and things that will force me to go outside, like gardening and nature photography. And there's so many different things I want to add to my routine. And for sure, I want to avoid all the negative habits, which is basically scrolling all day long or playing games all day long. So I want to incorporate that back into my routine. I want to incorporate more active hobbies and more fitness goals. I do exercise every day, but I think that I'm not putting enough emphasis on that. I don't have specific fitness goals. I'm not trying to lose weight or anything like that, but I want my fitness routine to be enough, let's say, for overall health. So definitely the trackers are going to help me with that. Also, my lifestyle has changed a lot. In 2024, I had more free time and suddenly my schedule changed. So now I'm in desperate need of time management. Also, I have to mention that the past month I was experiencing extreme burnout, which thankfully, after a week of resting at home, I was able to recover and find myself again. During this time, for a whole month, I wasn't able to do any art or illustrations or do the things that I love doing because I was so burnt out. So one of my biggest goals in 2025 is to never reach those levels of burnout. This year will be all about healthy habits, self-development, and definitely self-care, which is something that I'm always neglecting. I would love to know what your goals are for next year in terms of planning or journaling or your hobbies. Let me know down below. I'm very curious and maybe I get some ideas as well. But for sure, this year will be all about self-care. No more burnout, no more pressuring ourselves to be perfect, and definitely 100% no more overworking and being a workaholic, because that's just a recipe for disaster essentially. So yeah, I'm very excited to start my new planner. I will be sharing my spreads on all my socials so you can see how I'm using this. and after I use it for a week, I will do a review of how it's going. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.